Hi everyone. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about a very important topic on oxides of nitrogen. So the main sources of oxides of nitrogen are car engines, lighting, waste incineration, cooking, making of cement and most fertilizers. Now let me define oxides of nitrogen for you. Oxides of nitrogen are a mixture of gases that are composed of nitrogen and oxygen. Two of the most toxicologically significant compounds are nitric oxide and nitrogen dioxide. Other gases belonging to this group are nitrogen monoxide and nitrogen pentoxide.
Hi guys, so now I'm going to explain to you guys the concept of denitrification. The definition of denitrification is a loss or removal of nitrogen or nitrogen compounds, specifically reduction of nitrates or nitrites, commonly by bacteria, as in soil, that usually results in the escape of nitrogen into the air. Farmers give fertilizers to provide nitrogen to plants. Through denitrification, nitrogen in fertilizers, only in the form of nitrate or ammonium salts, get converted to nitrogen gas. During denitrification, nitrous oxide is produced. Bacteria formed naturally in soil convert nitrous oxide to nitrogen gas, a good thing. However, when the amount of fertilizer added to a soil is more than can be taken up, lots of nitrogen oxide is released. When there is not enough bacteria, nitrous oxide escapes, and this causes global warming.
Oh, sorry guys.
So, now I'm going to explain to you guys the most important part, the effect of oxides of nitrogen. At high levels, it can cause inflammation of the airways. Long-term exposure leads to a decrease of lung function, contributes to the formation of fine particles and ground-level ozone, both of which are associated with adverse health effects. Nitrogen dioxide, when dissolved in rainwater, forms acid rain. Acid rain degraded limestone and metal structure. This can worsen the effects of asthma. Oxides of nitrogen can be transported over long distances and can affect the whole world. The solutions to these are add certain types of bacteria to soils to reduce production of nitrous oxides, limiting amount of nitrogen input to soil, for example the fertilizers, lowering number of cars, for example increasing taxes or have a policy to make it compulsory to have a catalytic converter in the car. As you can see, our real life situation right here. So as I talked about it, the denitrification of oxides of nitrogen can adversely affect a person with breathing difficulties or worsen the effects of asthma. As we saw earlier, our test subject couldn't breathe after a while after running. This is due to the fact of the excess amount of oxides of nitrogen in the fertilizer, which cannot be absorbed by the soil and therefore is released into the air and affects common human beings.